I really do. And I think engagement builds over time. The good news is it doesn't take monumental feats in order to really improve engagement in our classes. And I want to give you a few ideas of how to do that and what I mean. And so, if you've never read this 99 Tips book by Karen Costa, in the intro, she actually talks a little bit about these three pillars of engagement. And I have a video going over those, so I don't want to really go over those in depth here. But one of the other things that she says, and I wrote it down here to make sure I don't mess it up, but faculty building regular, positive, interactive relationships is key to an engaged class. And a couple of key things there: regular, positive, and interactive. So we need to make sure we are doing things often, every day, small little things, or once a week, or more often than not, we are doing small things to work with our students that are engaging. And yes, we're going for engaging, but what I mean by that is they're interactive. So there is some give and take, some call and respond type of activities. And so we also want to bring the positivity into that. And going back to those three pillars of engagement is the first one I believe to be the most important, where students need their instructors to care about them as people first. So we need these small interactive activities that create this positive relationship between you and your students, and that is what's going to facilitate engagement. And a lot of those things happen naturally in a face-to-face classroom, and now that we're online, it's more important but also harder to facilitate those. And so you actually, as the instructor, need to be more intentional about these type of things. And so if you are wondering what are some of the things that I can do that are small, easy, quick to implement, that I can do repeatedly over time to boost engagement, let my students know that I care about them, even improve inclusion and engagement all around, I put together a resource here that I'd like to share with you all, and you can get this completely for free. This is a teaching companion, and what it is it is a printable guide that gives you easy, quick, implementable ideas to boost engagement, improve inclusion, and teach with compassion. And if you start implementing just a few of these every class, you're gonna see improved engagement over time. I also have a nice instead of page where what you can do is, instead of these phrases and activities that you are used to doing and come really naturally, a small shift in those can really help us hit those three pillars of engagement. And so this is completely free. I have it linked down in the description below. I also have the 99 Tips book linked in the description below in case you are interested in that. But I wanted to make sure to offer this to you. I also have one other thing going on that I'm really excited to announce, and that is on Monday, November 9th. So today is Thursday, November 11th, but Monday, November 9th, I'm actually going to be leading a group of educators just like you through a 5-day most engaged week ever challenge, where I'm going to give us I'm going to give us a daily little challenge of what you can do in your class that day to start boosting engagement. And you might think, well, it's the end of the semester, so why would I really start boosting engagement now? It's never too late. And the things that you'll learn how to do in this free 5-day challenge is things that you can carry on into next semester. And it will also help give you insight into what worked really well this semester, and so you could start next semester off on a really good foot. And like I said, this challenge is completely free. We have, I think, 30 or 40 educators already signed up, somewhere right in that range when I'm posting this video. So there's going to be a number of people doing it. You're going at it together. You'll have support from me and each other, and this is a great time to try to turn around engagement in our classes. And just to kind of give you a bit of background on my experience with this is, if you've watched my videos, you probably know that I'm not a big required attendance guy. I really don't like forcing the attendance. Hey, Paximus, I see you in here. I may have missed your initial comment, but I appreciate you being here for the live stream. I want to give you a shout out. Paximus, if I remember right, you do study sessions, live study sessions, as you are pursuing your graduate degree. And I've actually tuned in for a couple of these as a lurker. But he is the direct inspiration for my Grade With Me live streams that I tried to do last week and completely crashed and failed. I'm glad to know this live stream is going better, and I'm glad that you are here, Paximus. But coming back to student engagement, I don't like to require cameras on, and I don't like to require attendance. And in my classes of about 45, I'm consistently having 40 on average students showing up at this point. And at the beginning of the semester is a little less. And it took me a while to get my feet under me to think, okay, why am I seeing lower attendance rates? What's different about this online world? And it took me kind of switching gears and doing some of these smaller, intentional, interactive engagement activities. And what I saw 2 to 3 cameras on to 10 to 15 cameras on every session. And yeah, that's about a third of the class, but I think that's great with a camera optional policy. I love seeing it. And the thing is, the other students who are there are engaging. They're engaging in the chat. They're engaging in the Google Docs. They are there. They are present. They just don't have their cameras on. And so I saw this uptick in attendance, uptick in cameras on, and uptick in the chat engagement throughout class. And I want to share those things that I did with you. So if you are interested in joining us for this 5-day challenge, completely free, it's down in the description below. You can get the link, sign up. I'd love to have you. I'd love to work with you. I'm going to go live every day just like this and chat with you. So I hope we can see you all there. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, if you're new, I'd love it if you liked this video, subscribe to this channel, and share it out. Invite a buddy. Get someone to say like, hey, I'm a little nervous about getting engagement going. It takes a bit of vulnerability. Will you do this with me? And supporting each other through it, and I'll be there to support you. I really hope to see you in that 5-day engagement challenge. And have a great day. It's Thursday. Believe it or not, my kids are napping, and I made it through a live stream with my kids napping. So I wasn't sure that was going to happen. But thank you for watching, and we'll see you hopefully live next week.